Welcome, welcome. I'm your host, Mialotic, and today I would like to do Birdkeeper Toby's Wants to Battle tag. There's something really comfortable being at this point in the year and knowing I can do Toby's Wants to Battle tag. He's been doing it, I think, since 2015, like for a very long time, and this year I'm especially excited to do it. Last year I did more of a different spin on it because I wasn't planning to do as much Pokemon YouTubing in the year, but this year, new energy, new vibes, and very excited for making content in 2022, so it's the perfect time for this to come out. Alright, let's get started. Question number 1. Do you or will you have a mascot? So it's very common in the Pokemon YouTubing community to have one of the Pokemon or something as representative of your channel. This has sort of faded in the last couple of years. So I used to have Ledyon as my mascot because no one used it, and when I rebranded to Mialotic, I guess in a way you could say Mialotic might be a symbol that comes up in color scheme in that. The cosplay that I did of me wearing that Mialotic outfit, maybe that's closer to my mascot. Number 2. What is your best video of 2021 or the video that you are most looking forward to in 2022? Okay, I'm going to use this a little bit as a content review in a way, because this year I wanted to experiment a lot more. My channel sort of had very slow growth over the last couple of years. It's my final year of uni, well, it was this year, so I just wanted to get out there, do some different types of videos, do more unboxings, play a little around with stuff like ASMR and like study and music based videos. Do a bit more like gaming discussions that are not Pokemon related, but I'm really keen to come back to PokeTubing. That's my roots, that's how I started, and I would still like to make other type of content every couple of weeks or every couple of months or per season or whatever, and that all depends on you. So if there's a particular video that you like this year or last year that I did that wasn't Pokemon related, go comment on it, because then I can keep it on my little like backlog of things to do, because I'd love to make content that you also like. But yeah, that's my goal for next year, is to get back to PokeTubing as more of a niche focus, because I was able to just creatively be more experimental this year and I really enjoyed that. And yeah, I guess now I want to return where I feel most comfortable. I think the video that I'm most proud of this year would probably be the Undertale review. I'm not a very concise person. I've been really working on it during my university degree, but I made a 1-minute YouTube short reviewing Undertale, and I am very proud of how that came together, and it did really well. I woke up the next morning thinking, oh yeah, it's like 24 views. That's sort of very normal for like the first couple of hours of, like I said, my channel is very small. And no, it was 2,400. And I know that still seems very small in the bigger scheme of things, but that to me was massive. So I'm just really proud of that video, and then how well it did. And also the Atelier video that I did discussing that JRPG series and how it's sometimes hard as even a Pokemon fan that has those JRPG elements to get into that JRPG genre. That video didn't massively take off or anything, but I'm really proud how I presented it. I've technically been working on it for years, because reviewing Atelier, like reviewing my review of it, coming back to it every couple of months, I just never had a chance to present it as a video, and it happened to be one of my milestones that I produced that video at, so very proud of that one. Number 3. Would you rather see a BDSP style remake of Heart Gold Soul Silver or a Legends Unova or Kyurem style game? Well, we haven't had Legends Arceus yet, so it's a bit hard to say, yeah, I want a Unova game of that. What I do know is, leave Heart Gold Soul Silver alone. It is perfection as is. That game, everyone, I feel in the Pokemon community thinks, oh, Heart Gold Soul Silver is everyone's darling and everyone just goes on about it. No, when Heart Gold Soul Silver came out, it was probably the deadest time in the Pokemon fandom. It was after the 10-year anniversary or around that time, And then for the next 5 years, people didn't care about Pokemon. And I don't think a lot of people remember that. Heart Gold Soul Silver came out at the worst possible time. Then a lot of people started playing it from like 2015 when PokeTubing started becoming a lot more prominent on YouTube. And then a lot of people started replaying those games or playing them as ROMs or challenge videos. And then it definitely gained popularity. But I feel like it was, at the time, not as widely played as people might think. That game, just so much love went into it. Heart Gold Soul Silver, leave it alone. If you really want to bring it over as a like DS port or something, but as is, don't remaster it, don't do anything to it, just leave it as is. I think that playing Unova, over the years, a lot of people have made comments on how it's, the best story. Pokemon Black and White 2 fixed a lot of the Pokédex issues in the first one. Actually take those criticisms on board and make just one big Unova game. And whether that is including like a backstory and then going into that main story, just make like a epic game with the Unova region, because I feel you can because of the story writing. And I'm really hoping to actually give more attention to the Unova games next year, because I really wanted to play both of them this year, but uni just didn't allow for that. Number 4. What can your viewers expect from you in 2022? Well, I've kind of already gone over that I want to do a lot more Pokemon content. I want to see if I can do a few unique things that haven't been around in PokeTubing. I feel like sometimes that stabs me a bit in the back because I'll do something but then it's not very searchable. And I would love to reconnect more with the Pokemon YouTubing community. I've sort of lost touch with a lot of people, and that's not my fault or their fault. It's just we've all been very busy. A lot of them have also stopped Pokemon YouTubing, and I just really would love to get more involved in projects in the community. So if you're working on a project and you want some extra people, then hit me up on Twitter or comment below, because yeah, I'd really like to just engage more in community. Next year, I'd still like to keep doing some unboxings and exciting unboxings for different games, not just Pokemon, and looking back at like the retro merch, because I really enjoyed doing that, because there's a lot of things that I find in Australia that I definitely didn't see in South Africa. Number 5, have there been any milestones for you this year? Well, as I said, I hit one of the like 100 marks with the Atelier just before I released the Atelier video, and I was really proud of that because that next 50 subscribers was a really long grind, so I'm very happy with that one. So please, if you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe and let me know what videos you like. Commenting on videos saying I really like this type of video or thanks for the video, it just boosts engagement, and that really helps a lot of small content creators get out there. If you see it on Twitter, especially if it's a small content creator, retweet it. It doesn't take anything, but it really helps get the word out there. And that's not just for me, that's for everyone. I feel like I'm most active on YouTube and on Instagram, and the other ones I just sort of maintain. So make sure to follow me on those two. But my biggest milestone would probably be that I am graduating my university degree, and I know that has nothing to do with YouTube, but it kind of does, because that means next year I will have more time to do YouTube content, and I'm very excited about that, and I'm super excited to finally be a speech pathologist, and I can talk about all like the communication things and accessibility and stuff on the channel from that professional perspective, so super keen for that. Number 6, name a smaller creator that you think your audience would love. As per usual, there are very few creators that are smaller than I am. I think that there's a lot of creators that I watch that you would also like, and I will leave those links in the comments or in the description. But yeah, I feel like just sometimes give smaller YouTubers a chance, and even ones that you've seen for a very long time. I'm not going to mention the name, but there's a channel that I've known of for years. Sometimes see him pop up. I've just never watched his content, and recently I clicked on one of his videos and I loved it. So even if you've seen a name that you've been like, oh, they've been around for ages, give it a shot. Their content might have changed to more what you're watching now, or maybe they have started doing something else that is now quite unique and really appeals to you. So yeah, I'm not going to shout out a specific channel, but I will just put some in the description that PokeTubers that I watch, and just some other gaming and anime related things, because it just makes me happy. And then tag 3 people. Now I know Toby really wanted us to tag people so we can really get it out there, but if you're someone that has been wanting to do content and especially thinking of dabbling in that PokeTubing world, then I am happy to tag you. Comment below, or like send me a message on Twitter, or tag me on Twitter and say I really want to do the Wants to Battle tag, and I'm happy to tag you. Otherwise, I'd really like to see PokeRaf do it, because he's been doing, I feel like his content is still what it has been, but really, I don't know, it just clicked in a way that you can tell it's like at a really comfortable place, and he's sort of coming into his own in that. So I'd love to see PokeRaf's Wants to Battle tag. And that's it for the Wants to Battle tag 2021. So thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to look up in the cards. I have a little content review playlist with some of the projects that I did this year, or just go browse on my channel. And please make sure that you leave a like and a comment saying, what do you hope to achieve by the end of the year? What kind of holiday things are you looking forward to? What kind of games are you playing? Just have a chat, and I'll get back to them as soon as possible. Make sure to follow me on my social medias, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.